So Diddy house is getting raided right now. Not one of them, but two of them. Karma. People in Hollywood don't think karma really exists. You can pay off people you hurt, but you can't take your money and pay off your karma. Karma always come back to everyone. This is the year the entertainment business fall. Hollywood is going to fall in 2024. Look at Nickelodeon. Look at Usher. Look at this. Everything is about to come out. These people do so much dirt and hurt so many people in Hollywood just for a little bit of money. But they don't realize everything coming to full circle. Bruh, you only have a certain amount of sacrifices before the devil come and collect. And the devil is coming to collect. I can name so many people over the years I heard that this man sacrificed or he did wrong. But he thought nothing would happen to him because the people that control the Matrix was backing him up. Well, the people that control the Matrix, they gave him enough rope to hang himself. He's not the only one. There's more celebrities that's going to actually fall in 2024. This is the end of idol worship. You could buy cars, you could buy houses, you could buy jewelry, but you can't buy your way out of karma. Karma is a real thing. There's been so many whistleblowers over the years that's been coming out saying Hollywood is wicked.
Get a clear understanding of what these entities are doing on the other side to influence us. And this movie tells it all. Let's really look into what drives people to just snap. Now, young Elise is in this house with her family and her abusive dad. And as a kid, she always had this ability to see beings on the other side. Her dad would lock her inside of this basement every time she would claim that she saw something. It keeps growing and he just has an intense feeling of inflicting pain on other people. Now in the house, there's this entity that it begins to feed on the hatred of the dad.
This rapper named Bobby Shmurda just exposed how rappers allegedly in the music industry pay for fake views on their music videos and pay also for their songs to be played on the radio. He also exposed how rappers like NBA YoungBoy sold their souls to the game.
They just don't talk about it because I'm not on your label. I'm not a slave. I'm not wanting none of these slaves. So they don't talk about you're.
Apparently, there's a new strange condition that's happening to make people see demonic faces. And these are the faces that people are starting to see. Pointy ears and elongated Joker-like smiles. Look like a gremlin of some sort. This is the new condition that they're talking about. And 59-year-old Victor was one of the first.
This. Where on the planet you know you can squeeze a fish like that? Now look, put it back in the water. And it's whole again. It's a fish. See?
Okay, so here's my sink. It is a touch sensor thing. And here's some strawberries. Nothing happens when I touch the box, but when I touch a strawberry, but nothing happens when I touch the box, just the strawberries.
That was strange. I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy.
Get another slice. Now, in my time growing up, I never seen a whitey fish this fucking big. Well, I know it probably got them, but I ain't never seen them like this. You know, I seen them. This was the biggest. I remember seeing them like this, right?
What's good, my good people? We are back with another one. This is a recap, okay? Now, if you guys seen this video already, you do not have to watch it. I'm not forcing you to watch it, but hey, if you want to re-enlighten yourself and you've missed out on some clips throughout the week, watch this video. But we got a lot of good clips in here, y'all. So just hit in the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And grab your snacks because it's going to be a long one. And let's get right into it.
Bruh, do y'all remember this movie? We gotta get a clear understanding of what these entities are doing on the other side to influence us. And this movie tells it all. Let's really look into what drives people to just snap. Now, young Elise is in this house with her family and her abusive dad. And as a kid, she always had this ability to see beings on the other side. Her dad would lock her inside of this basement every time she would claim that she saw something. It keeps growing and he just has an intense feeling of inflicting pain on other people. Now in the house, there's this entity that it begins to feed on the hatred of the dad. It gets worse and he ends up kidnapping nurses, locking them in the basement and eventually offing them. A lot of people don't realize that the weight and the low density feelings that they're carrying around inside of them is attracting these beings on the other side. Y'all gotta realize that we are multi-dimensional beings. Oh crap, hold on. Why didn't y'all tell me? This flesh that you contain in may be in the third dimension, but you're experiencing things in other places. Just like what you feel, you physically can't see it, but you know it's there, and they exist on these other dimensions. Now when these entities come, they like the feelings of the low density energy that you're producing. They're going to want more. They're going to want to influence you to do more bad things, aka why the dad kept growing into a more and more abusive person. This is why shadow work is very important. Elise ends up coming back to the same house because another man later moved into the house and he was inflicted with the same energy that her dad had. She ends up astral traveling and finding her dad's spirit, which was chained up in this low density realm because of all the bad things he was doing. He ends up apologizing to her and telling her that he was forced to do this by this entity and he wasn't aware of the influence that it had on him. And of course, Elise tries to save his soul. There are people who experience sleep paralysis and they end up seeing these black dark figures around them. These are the entities that are influencing you to have these thoughts. You just don't see them. Now when you've connected to that realm, you're looking at the energy that's surrounding you and you are like freaking out. Y'all really have to master and control your energy and emotions because there are beings waiting to influence you. Y'all stay dangerous and work on your shadow work.
So then found the
Hey, that is true though. Like you can be in a good mood and out of nowhere you just get this negative thought and just, change your whole mood. I don't know. Y'all let me know if that be happening to y'all. But it happens. I know it happens to people, Because we're human, you're gonna have negative thoughts. It's just what happens, man.
petrified cyclops inside of a cave. Let's watch this shit. Entertainment purposes only. Now, what the fuck is this? That's a big ass head. Y'all see that shit? So as the age of Aquarius rages on, now we starting to find all these petrified sculptures everywhere, all over the world, telling us a story that has been long and forgotten about. And let's slow down and let's think about it. Where did all these giants come from? What turned them into stone? Could these giants wake back up? See, the regular mind to see something like this, they will laugh, not knowing that it's a world that we don't know. Stories and folklore that have been passed down for generations and generations that we forgot about. And we all know about the story about the giants. It's been put in front of our face the whole time. V, Fi, Fo, Fum. It sound familiar? Let me know what y'all think about them finding a petrified cyclops inside of a cave in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom. And stay tuned. Go follow me on YouTube. We dropping exclusive content on there. And by the way, TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only.
We definitely had giants. Do y'all agree? Let me know, man. I feel like we did. There's no way we didn't. Come on. We definitely had giants.
Just for shits and giggles.
We've been watching the world fall apart for years, and people still believe in religion. You won't after this video. It's been 2,400 years. No one's coming back for us. We are no longer children.
Bro, you can believe in whatever you want to believe in, okay? I don't got nothing against what you believe in, man. Because, hey, it's your belief, man. You your own person. You got your own perspective. Do you, man. Live your life. But, just try not to, force anything upon anyone. Because they their own person, man. They have free will just like you. So, let them believe whatever they want to believe. And you believe whatever you want to believe, man. At the end of the day, man, we all just consciousness experiencing life, experiencing this physical realm, this third dimensional realm. That's all it is, and just enjoy that, man.
We had to start thinking for ourselves and seeing things in the right way. When you see this cross, do you know what it really means? You ever wonder why the cross and the X is the same symbol? Take the cross and turn it around, you'll get an X. You ever wonder why Twitter actually changed their logo into an X? We can't forget about 2020 when the whole world stopped moving, right? Did you know 2020 really means XX in Roman numerals? They gave us this entity right here to love and worship, but the whole time we was being double-crossed. And if you don't believe me, look at this man's fingers. It is actually a cross, double cross. We have a lot of power in our hands, and once you cross your finger, you actually bend energy. Mantra is a real thing. Not just that, did you know that all actors and actresses, when they take on roles, they have to cross their fingers because it's not real. Just like his fingers is crossed. It's not real. So people probably scratching their heads like, what's the point of all of these religions and spirituality? What is this? Our spirits have been stolen from different constellations. These people that so-called control this world or the Matrix, they know how black magic work and they know how to trap spirits. They trapped our spirits and they brung it to this planet. We are not just any regular spirits. We come from higher dimensions. We have the most creativity. Why do you think they want us? They want us because we have infinite abundance within our heart. We can actually manifest and create different universes if we know how to steer our energy in the right direction. These topics are really tricky. This is why you have to get your energy up so you can understand what you are dealing with. A lot of these UFOs we see are not really good for us. Some of these UFOs we see are good for us. Actually, they're coming back to take us back to our home worlds. Remember, our hearts or our spirit was stolen from different home world. Now we have different UFOs coming back to get us or take us back home. You know how they say ET want to go back home? They were talking about us. People that control the Matrix, they are really pirates.
That's true right there. I ain't gonna lie. E.T. I want to go back home. Y'all seen that movie E.T.? I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
They steal all kind of treasure. Do you know what the most important treasure really is? Anytime you see a pirate, what do you see? Treasure. This is what you see when you see pirates. You see a chest filled with treasure. They have to open the chest up to get the treasure. A chest? Trying to understand why would they call this a chest when we all know this is really a chest? Are they trying to tell us something? They are letting you know once they open our chests up, we have real treasure inside of the chest. The real treasure is the heart, or the kingdom of heaven is within. So next time you see this treasure chest, never forget this is a real chest and this is the real treasure. Pay attention to the image. What is he pointing at? His heart. The real treasure these pirates want. Oh yeah, don't forget about the one-eye symbolism with these pirates. Please don't forget how all these entertainers actually use the one eye, the pirate symbol. What's really going on? Be sure you get the ebook. The link is in the bio.
There's this place in
It be
New
making
Jersey.
sense, y'all.
It's a haunted tattoo shop. So you get your tattoos there, and 70% of people that get their tattoo at this shop, they can't finish. They get so freaked out that they have to leave. In this tattoo shop, not regular, they have a bunch of like cursed objects they specifically put in the tattoo shop.
Why would anyone go there?
Just to collect. There's these group of like ghost hunters that went to go and check it out and get like readings.
Yeah.
They stayed in the basement overnight. Their EMF readers were blaring. And apparently, like, the closer they got to the dolls and, like, the different things, there's even a head of, like, a full goat. This is what it looks like. Everything they put there is, like, spirits that have went into dolls, puppets, animals.
Holy
Look. See? So some real occult shit. Now, those skeletons you see, real bone, real people. Those are real skeletons of real people.
Nah. Wait, John Wayne Gacy's artwork?
Yeah, so there's even artwork there that has spiritual significance to it on the other side though. You know what I mean? Not good. Like there's a lot of negative shit in here. Look at these paintings.
Yeah, that's all the killers, fam.
The poles, I'm talking about what they're calling the North Pole and the South Pole of this realm, are almost 90% shifted. That's what all the earthquakes been about. The tornadoes, but that's us doing it though. It's not them, it's us doing it. See, you don't even understand that you're nature. Do you know that when you get mad, you are chaos. You are a chaotic being by nature. You are nature. So when you get mad, if you get mad, you affect the fire in the earth. You affect the water in the ocean. Just a thought, just your thoughts. So when everybody get mad, you're not knowing that you're doing this because you're not recognizing that you are energy.
Now, I kind of believe in that though. I'm not gonna lie. Cause we are frequency. We no different from water, man. For real. If you want to put it like, we no different from water, right? But like, imagine if everyone was on that frequency and it was thinking like that. You probably could start like the biggest earthquake on this planet, right? That'd be crazy.
But you are doing this. You are controlling the earthquakes. Y'all the reason why it's earthquaking around this bitch, and you don't even know because people are your soul remembers, and your soul is tired of being shackled down, and the planet is alive, and the planet remembers, and the planet is tired of being shackled down, and the animals are alive, and they definitely remember because they still getting ate. You know, shit been fucked up for them the last 500 years, nigga. They wasn't getting ate before these motherfuckers landed. Nigga, we was cool with the lions, the tigers, the bears, and we wasn't eating them. What we eating them for when we eat this? This we was eating. We was just like this. That's what we was eating. Getting all this good photon energy. Breathing in that good hydrogen. You know, not oxygen. Because oxygen is what they came and brought and sprayed into our atmosphere to rust out the metallics inside of our avatars. Alright? Yes. Metal run all through you. Metal run all through you, Magneto. Y'all didn't know y'all was Magneto neither, huh? They told you in X-Men, put your hand in the earth. Remember how he had Apocalypse had to take Magneto and put his hand in the earth?
Reach down. Feel the metal in the ground.
I remember this. This is crazy. He literally controls the whole ground almost. Watch.
The power to move the very earth itself.
Remember I told y'all 9 eyes.
Now, why do they be putting that in the movie, y'all? So they just be putting in the movie, just put it in the movie. And where did they get their inspiration from? Where did they see that from? You see, you gotta question these things. Like, why they just threw it in the movie? Ain't no way they just threw that in the movie, man. You better wake up.
Was symbolic. He put his eye into them so he can see, so that eye can connect to them other eyes that's in the planet, so they can talk to each other, so they can see. Same thing with your feet. When you supposed to take your feet, gotta let your eyes on the bottom of your feet touch the soil, so they can talk to their family members in the soil. Nigga.
Indeed.
Right? When he touched the whole fucking earth started shaking. Right? Because that was Magneto making it shake, because he was realizing like, oh, this is all me. That's all you, family. That's all you. You know, life is not meant for you to come here and work in a factory for 40 years for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that wasn't life. That's what they taught us life was. That's what our oppressors taught us life was. You know why? Because our oppressors landed on our planet to drain our planet of more resources.
Indeed. We do got a lot of resources on this planet, though, right? A lot of it. You would have thought we would have ran out, but that's how it worked, though. We have almost like infinite resources on this planet, right? And this is why they able to do what they do. And I guess they knew, like, oh, they got so many resources that we can go here and enslave them. We can, you know, take over their planet. Like, no, your time has come. Okay, buddy? I'm ready. I'm done talking.
Y'all remember when we said the earth is coming alive and something along them lines? Stop and watch the video. Look at this. Yeah. The planet is coming alive. It looked like it's inhaling and exhaling. Do y'all see this? Y'all can't tell me our planet ain't alive. I ain't gonna cap that dog scared the fuck out of me. But y'all can't tell me our planet ain't alive.
I'm sorry. No, that's so crazy how the tree is really moving, and you talk about y'all can't tell me our planet is not alive. Wow, that is cool though. Yeah, our planet is definitely alive, man. That's proof right there.
We're definitely going into an age where we're going to start seeing a lot more strange things. The planet frequency is rising. The planet is coming alive. We keep saying it. Let me know what y'all think about this peculiar video in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. If y'all want to see more exclusive content, follow me on YouTube.
Have you guys heard of the Beyonce possessed theory? There is a theory that Beyonce is possessed by a demon. Some even stating that she admitted this in an interview.
Sasha was in full effect. Sasha is my alter ego.
There is also a video of Beyonce performing, where people believe that the demon actually revealed itself. Yeah, this This looks creepy, but I don't know, it could just be a camera glitch. Matter of fact, comment amen down below to ward off any evil spirits coming from this video. There's also a video where people believe that she admitted that a demon entered her body.
And I remember right before I performed, I raised my hands up, and it was kind of the first time I felt something else come into me.
Now, the scary part about these concerts is they look kind of similar. Look at her concert and Travis Scott's next to each other. Some people believe that these concerts are actually rituals that people are unknowingly taking part in. And the scary part is this article even states that some fans coming from the Beyonce concerts experience memory loss and amnesia. But what do you think? Are people just reaching, or is something darker going on here? And hit that follow button, because my next video will blow your mind.
It's certain individuals you.
It is not reaching. That video with Beyonce, what y'all think about that, man? What, the camera was glitching? Nah. That was something else. That was something else.
Look at them and be like, damn, this individual remind me of this individual. That's because it's the same spirit. Be it good or bad. You got people that you know did some fucked up shit in your life, so you know their energy. And then you get around somebody else that's not that person, but it's that same energy.
Facts.
It's the same spirit.
Facts.
That's why it came back to you in a different avatar. See, you think you fighting your demons, or we want to call them demons. You a negative entity gets sent to you, right? As your boyfriend, a girlfriend, or a parent, or a boss, or just a situation in itself. And you will defeat that situation, so you be like, I got through that. And then you will meet somebody new. Whole time, that's the same motherfucker. That's the same spirit that's coming to attack you again through a new avatar. So that's why you gotta recognize the spirit and the energy off individuals.
Yeah,
that's the spirit
that
is
is
energy.
true.
Okay, so with the spirit being energy, the energy is what you feel when you get around people. All right, the energy is what you recognize off somebody.
I know y'all didn't watch this movie like it was nothing, bro. Now let's talk about Ready Player One. Now, if y'all haven't watched this movie, I'm gonna need you to go watch it right now. So to summarize it real quick, this is a movie set in the future. But I want you guys to look at the world. Yeah, it looks like shit. There's pollution everywhere. Nobody gives a fuck. Now, this is because everybody is living in a virtual reality. Now, this virtual reality is called the Oasis. And literally everybody lives in this Oasis, which is why nobody cares about the real world. In the Oasis, everybody has this character they play. Now, this whole society treats this virtual world realer than the real world. You can make money in the Oasis, which counts as real money in the real world. You can literally go to jail in the Oasis, and they'll take you to jail in real life. Now, are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? This movie is much more than a movie. It is a documentary on what our future is becoming. This whole metaverse thing is coming into real life. None of this is fake. This is literally coming within the next couple of years. This is what our future is coming to. Everyone thinks that this is so cool. Can't wait to join the metaverse. Humanity is being destroyed.
I'm saying all this to y'all, and then I start rapping, and I'm like, my name is D1, and I am on the pivot, and everybody knows you're gonna get it. Yeah, you know what I mean? I would sound like you. That's how you sound when you rap, you know what I mean? That's some hard bars. But when I say, what's the point of writing all of these lyrics if I'm rapping to an audience that ain't trying to hear it? They rather me blow a bag than rap about building wealth. They rather me get some brain than rap about mental health. Don't censor me. Eventually, try to make sense of me. I don't need your dollars. I need you to think sensibly. You feel good now that you vegan? Oh, that's funny. If you still promoting garbage, you just a healthy dummy. My city don't even love me. I'm calling it how it is. I'm a threat to the power structure that's brainwashing our kids. I'm fracturing all the egos of illegitimate heroes. I only look up to one man, because he died, then he rose. I keep it too real, because life don't last too long. If everybody likes me, I'm doing something too wrong. Maybe in time, they'll appreciate my words like Nipsey. Till then, I'm going to see how far keeping it real gets me.
Man, that was hard. That was fire. That was fire. I throw that quick one out, man.
These two are known as the Island Boys, and if you know anything about them, you know that they have been going viral recently for some very, very questionable things. But I found a video from a year ago of them explaining how they sold their soul, which honestly explains a lot. Check this out.
About a week, not today, but about a week ago, I sold my soul. You understand what I'm saying? And ever since I sold my soul, I haven't been happy ever since. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gotta believe me. It is what it is. I'm not even capping. It's because, listen, I had to do it. You understand what I'm saying? Because, I had to do it because I was trying to make it, you feel me? And as if when I was, selling my soul, there was things that I could sacrifice about and stuff like that. And I sacrificed myself. The demon asked me, are you sure you want to sacrifice yourself? You can sacrifice someone that you love. I said, nah. But when you sell your soul, you feel me? You gotta, it's not what how people say it is. You really gotta pick, you understand what I'm saying? And you get anything you want. You get to be rich. You get to have fortune. You get to have everything you ever wanted. But you could think I'm capped. I'm not tripping. I did it a week ago. I haven't been happy ever since. I've been having anxiety every single day.
Ain't worth it.
Daddy's asleep and the kids are still having fun at the park with Grandpa. We're alone.
Marge, no! I pledged my abstinence, like all the most successful rock stars.
Come on, mister, I'm too tired to get my groove back. It's all on you.
No means no. I looked it up in the dictionary.
No? No? You've never said no.
Oh. Honey, I'm really sorry, but I'm here for you every way.
What are you saying?
Men have accomplished unbelievable things when they've denied themselves whoopee. The pointy pyramids of Egypt, the Duomo, which I now know is a thing. You don't name a company Microscope when you're getting some.
Let me be blunt. Are you happy with your romantic life?
My problem used to be too much satisfaction.
We hear that a lot.
But I'm afraid not so much lately.
Do you self-gratify?
Yes, I do everything but masturbate. Marge, you know, it used to be I'd be tempted by every one of these places. Now I just want to know where the business center is.
Oh, that's it right there, man. Okay. Yeah, man. Keep your light force. I agree. Indeed. We not done. Come on, y'all.
So what we not finna do is we not finna act like Ryan Garcia didn't call it on one of his Twitter rants. Y'all see it. Something bad is going to happen in Baltimore, Maryland on March 26, 2024. And then exactly in Baltimore, Maryland, on the date he said something bad did happen. This should make y'all think though, gang, because he also said a lot more stuff in these Twitter rants. Now, I'm not saying that everything that he say, I believe it. But we can't negate the fact that he just said it right here. He said it on Twitter. He also said a lot more stuff that y'all need to pay attention to. Because facts, and all this other stuff hold weight in some shape or form. And y'all remember when he said the June 6th earthquake, bad. Somebody in the comments broke it down. 6, 4 plus 2, that equals 6, which is, come on now. The craziest part is, them little rants that Ron be going on, it's starting to make sense. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about Ryan Garcia's rants.
So I just got finished watching 3 Body Problems on Netflix. And I just want to say, I made contact with 13 different alien life forms. Some of them look like us and some of them don't look like us. In fact, some of them will actually scare the shit out you if you've seen them. That's why everyone is always telling people, open your third eye so you will be ready for what's going to happen in the future. What's going to happen in the future is this. We will make contact with different alien life forms. If you watch this movie right here, 3 Body Problem, you notice they always see numbers, 3, 2, 1 or whatever. They always see numbers. These numbers are similar to the angel numbers we see. 1111, 321, 444, 555, 666. So if you've been seeing these angel numbers over and over, you are actually communicating with a higher life form. We just call them angels, but those angels can really be aliens. How do we know? So the same thing that's happening in this Netflix series, but the numbers, we go through it every day. We just call them angel numbers. But we are going to make contact with these life forms, and they are the gray aliens. The first life forms you are going to see on this planet is the gray aliens. They're not coming to save us. Let me explain something real quick for people that don't understand how this stuff really works. Every life form every different alien from the stars or from the oceans, they sit back and watch how we treat each other. Everything is dealing with energy in the universe. So if these aliens sit back and see that we're going to war, we're arguing over politics, we're arguing over money shit, we're arguing in TikTok comment sections, we can't get along, what God is better than the other guy, these aliens sit back and watch this shit. And we are one consciousness. We are letting off an energy wave throughout the universe. So we are letting off energy. We are letting off energy, negative waves in the universe. And energy attracts energy. So we're going to get what we're putting back out there to the universe, which is negativity, hate, violence, racism. So when these aliens come, they come in here to conquer us. They're not coming here to save us. Their technology is way more advanced. Remember, Hollywood put this stuff in movies to get your attention. But if you haven't been seeing the angel numbers, I guess this message is not for you. Check out Shadow to the...
This is what the phone you're holding looks like right now. A giant grid of millions of tiny red, green, and blue lights, likely in the form of OLEDs. Each cluster of red, green, and blue forms a pixel, which combined, these three lights can create any color you can think of. And everything you could ever possibly see on your screen, including this video, is just millions of these pixels working together and updating in real time. Zoom into something that's green, and we see the greens get brighter. Whites are an equal combination of all three colors, and blacks are just the absence of any light, getting dimmer the darker the display color is. This is
the biggest slave. Like NBA is like one of the biggest slaves in the game. He's one of the biggest slaves to them. So they're gonna go crazy for boy. You feel me? They're gonna make sure all the y'all see on YouTube is fake views. All the fake, everything that y'all see on my dead grandmother, all is fake. It's for 1 million views. It's $4,000 cash on game on my dead grandmother. That's what these labels do. You feel me? They kick that out and they push that.
Wait a minute now. 4 million views is not $4,000. There's no way. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie, that's tough. You got 4 million views, you only get 4,000. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's
they
crazy.
help it too because they pay like the radio $2,000 every station. Every people they pay like $2,000 a pop to get.
In the end here, he explains how everything you listen to is fake and altered, which makes sense why many people say don't listen to worldly music these days.
So everything y'all listening to is just all altered. Altered means fake, that this was paid for so y'all minds can listen to this. I'm a real so they can't get me with that. You feel me? I don't listen to.
Okay. Everybody out here exposing them, man. You got Cat Williams, Bobby Smurder, you got Ryan Garcia. Yeah, it's a good time to be alive. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everything getting exposed, like Cat Williams said.
We don't need food, we need charging. There are many different ways you can charge the body, like grounding or going next to trees. You are a biological battery. When you feel quote unquote hungry, this is not actually hunger, this is the body fighting off toxins and getting rid of waste in the body. It's important that you fast because after 3 days of fasting, every cell in the body regenerates. This is real food, which is light because it grows in the sun. The sun gives it photons. We need protein, which is proton, and nutrition, which is neutron. We are light. By eating this food, it will charge you electromagnetically. This is why you get charged in a court, because you're a biological battery. And when you get charged in a court, you sit in a cell, a prison cell. The link is in the bio for the YouTube. Now, if you want to learn how to attract your dreams to you,
Turn of our black sun. Hold on, because now if you work in the medical field, you're going to want to hear this. They have now just announced that AI-powered healthcare agents have just now outperformed nurses and now cost only $9 an hour. So y'all remember when I was saying something like AI taking people's jobs? Well, look what we have here. And see now this healthcare company, Hippocratic AI, has now just developed an AI agent that not only outperform humans on video calls, but costs less per hour. And see now these Hippocratic agents have already been tested by 1,000 registered nurses and 100 physicians. The real question is, what does this mean for the healthcare workers in the healthcare field? But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on the comments on these AI robot nurses.
Things are
and
getting
they
crazy,
charging
man.
them less and said they outperform.
Your reality is constantly being programmed by what you consume. The images in your feed, the videos you watch, the movies and shows you see, they're all painting a vision of how things supposedly are. But here's the truth. Those depictions aren't reality. They're someone else's desired future, cleverly presented as the current norm. It's a psychological trick, bending your perception of the present to shape the future. When you buy into this illusion, you start feeling behind, pressured to conform. I better catch up to this new normal, you think, and it's a vicious cycle, a game of manipulation. My advice is to not let any outside force override what the divine has already declared about your worth, your potential, your path. Root your self-image in a higher truth, not fleeting trends. Arm yourself against this propaganda machine by choosing your guiding light. Will it be the ever-shifting whims of society or the unwavering wisdom of the divine? When you anchor your identity in spiritual truth, no media illusion can sway you. Stay focused on your divine path, not distracted by deceptive detours. Hold strong to your internal compass. Even as the world spins stories, you define your reality. Don't let it be programmed by anyone else's agenda. Your reality.
The human being circadian rhythm is actually more in tune to Mars' daylight and night cycle than the Earth daylight night cycle. That's real biology, real science. That's interesting. So you start putting all these pieces of the puzzle together, and all of a sudden, it looks like we have a direct connection with Mars, the god of war. And why the god of war? Because in that last war, according to the tablets, it extended all the way to Mars. And what has happened on Mars? It looks like it was in a war. And when you analyze the Mars Global Surveyor data and the other data from the rovers, you find that there's xenon in the atmosphere and xenon in the soil. But not any kind of xenon, weapons-grade xenon. That's a byproduct of nuclear warfare. The human being...
How about y'all? We're coming up here, and what do we see? Check this out. This was last week. This lot was completely empty. You've got cops back here. You've got tents set up, and I'm going to talk low because right there's a cop. Don't go too far because you're in the lanes that turn right there. All right, you've got cops here. You've got tents, canopy tents set up, and you've got all these budget moving trucks. This lot was completely empty a couple days ago. What are they preparing for? Please tell me if anybody knows, what are they preparing for? Here you got the big old light set up. Now we're gonna make a right here. And is it no turn on red? No turn on red. But tell me, what are they preparing for? Up here you got a cop. Now, I know they usually take over parking lots, like when there's a hurricane, and then they, for FP&L and the sorts, but there's no hurricane coming. The only thing that's coming is the eclipse.
Right.
I don't know, this is odd. All the budget moving trucks. Oh wait, we're gonna make this right soon.
They know, man. They know their time is up.
Here we go. We're gonna make the right, I think. There's more cops. There's 2 cops over there. They see them filming this. They try to pull us over. There you go. Here we go. All of these budget moving trucks. Now we got a different kind. We got U-Hauls. Got more trucks. What are all these? And you got cops back there too.
That's
what
crazy.
are all these trucks for? Why are they taking over the parking lot? What is going on, y'all? Tell me. Like the video and tell me in the comments what you think is going on. How about y'all? We're coming up here, and what do we see?
Yeah. They definitely preparing for something. There's no way they just doing that. And she said, the lady said, they only do that when it's a hurricane. But there's no hurricane coming, so what are they really preparing for? The eclipse? That's what's going on. Hey man, they already said they was gonna bring out the National Guards and stuff like that. That's crazy for an eclipse. It's definitely something big coming.
Y'all, that caught Diddy. Ain't no damn
That is
way.
not Diddy.
Y'all,
That's
stop
AI.
telling me that this is Diddy right here.
That do look funny though.
This man is terrifying the hell out of me right now. And all of these right here is 2024. You cannot tell me that that is the same man. Look at this here. This man is a whole different motherfucking man. He went from all of that to this. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Ain't no difference.
Bro, that is AI generated, man. That is stupid, man. That is stupid. Somebody said, that's Diddy from Wish. What?
This ain't no fucking coincidence. This boat was going on this journey, and all of a sudden, it decided to do a goddamn U-turn. Now stick with me now, cause this shit ain't really making sense. When it hit its U-turn, it went back. Then, that's when y'all see in the video when the light flickering in and out, you feel me? Like the boat losing power. And all of a sudden, it just hit the goddamn bridge. Make this shit make sense. What's so crazy, it get more deeper than this. Check this out.
You can see dynamite being lit off at every single point. I'm going to do it again. So we have here, charges, boom.
Check it out again.
On the copy before this, you can clearly see it happened 6 or 7 times. I went right down the line showing each and every fire point. But my point to this video is let's not get distracted by this here.
While everyone's talking about this bridge and the ship that took it out, how many of you heard about the bridge in Ohio from this morning? Fox News did an article on it out of Ohio. Cause of massive flames under Valley View Bridge revealed. They're saying a large fire reportedly caused by spontaneous combustion broke out at Kurtzbros Incorporated near the I-480 Valley View Bridge early Tuesday morning. Odd. Have you ever known a bridge to just spontaneously combust the same exact day that a cargo ship, as you can see right here, takes out another bridge in Maryland? You know what? People call me conspiracy theorist, and you know what? You're probably right. There's probably nothing to worry about. 2 bridges in the same day, one spontaneously.
This ain't no fucking coincidence.
Inside job. That's what I gotta say. Inside job. That's what it sounds like.
This guy right here is Nolan Arbar. He is the first patient ever to receive Neuralink. You know that whole thing that Elon Musk has been trying to do? I want you guys to listen to his story on what he has been going through, what he's experiencing with the Neuralink so far. You gotta check this out.
I'm obviously the first person with the Neuralink implant. It's life-changing. It really is. It makes being, it's going to sound kind of crazy, but it makes being paralyzed really not that bad. Just thinking about someone, say, breaking their neck or dislocating their neck, going into a hospital, and 2 days later, like getting surgery, getting an implant, something, 2 days later, walking out, like that is just, it's such a real possibility now. And that it makes me like so happy that other people don't have to go through this. It's everything I could have ever asked for, and to be a part of it and to be helping in some way, to be able to be useful in some way, it completely changed how I live. I'm waking up at 6, 7 in the morning, just excited for the next day, and that's something that I never thought would happen to me ever again. It's more than I could ever ask for. So thank you guys. Thank you so much.
They even go as far to showing you his BCI, which is his brain computing interface, which is basically the response time, what it would take in order for him to do things if he had a normal body. But check this out, y'all.
Pages of notes on what we need to change to make it better going forward. This is invaluable data. Okay, now to the raw stats. Lifetime, Nolan has selected 89,285 targets in WebGrid. There is no one in the same league. There was one day, February 15th, Nolan selected 762 in one day. For reference, the maximum I think I've ever seen any living creature do is probably Pager before that, and it's in the low thousands, not even close. It's like a multiplier off. Absolutely absurd quantity of data. The total number of left clicks.
Crazy. He did all this, and he just saying he can't even walk. Like, shouldn't he be able to walk?
Nolan has done with this BCI 111,000 left clicks. Right clicks, 35,000 right clicks. Okay, now for the most important stat of all. For those who know me, I'm a very competitive person. Nolan is competitive but shows it in a slightly different way. And I've been playing chess with Nolan for the last month, incrementally as his BCI has improved. And I want to be very clear that Nolan will destroy me in any fair competition, okay? It's not a close contest intellectually. However, Nolan nods. However, when the BCI is not working well enough for him to beat me and the clock time is small enough, I have a chance. And just for the record, Nolan has beaten me 7 times in chess and has only lost 4 times. So he's up 3 games right now.
Better believe it.
And then the last 2 numbers I want to talk about, or maybe just the last number I want to talk about briefly, is the one on the bottom here. And it's, I think, in some ways the most important metric from the last month. And it's the number of hours of Civilization 6 played between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. using a BCI. And it's on the, or it's 7.6 hours of Civilization 6 played between those hours. And Nolan, I guess, do you want to just briefly comment on what that number means? And
so what did you guys think about those numbers? Those numbers were pretty impressive, huh? All I can say is the robots are coming, or are they already here? Because, I mean, AI has been here for billions of years. I hope you guys know that. In order to be in this matrix, we would have to be in some type of AI system, right? So I would say AI has always been here. So
You said what? You said Ryan Garcia didn't say what? I'm sorry, you said Ryan Garcia didn't say what now? He came out and confirmed it himself. As y'all know, during that time, I done tweeted and was writing a bunch of stuff. My tweets was constantly deleted. I was showing proof. And then he continues to say, I would say that it is not me that knows, but God. The Holy Spirit speaks to me. He goes along to say that he will pray for the people that's in Baltimore. Then, like I said once before, his tweets have got deleted, and not by his doing. You said it right there. See, I was just waiting for him to come and confirm what we already been saying. That's the problem with AI nowadays, is it got everybody thinking that everything fake. When everything you see, it ain't fake. Once again, the prediction that Ryan Garcia said was not confirmed by him himself. I can't tell you if he actually predicted it or if he knew some other type of way. But what I do know is he made this post before it happened. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Ryan Garcia confirming his predictions on Twitter in the comments.
Look what's happening to us.
Of strange things going on with this solar eclipse. So we have to understand that 8 is the most powerful number in all of numerology. Now, when you look at this solar eclipse, it is happening on April 8th. You know, that's not a coincidence. And it's also not a coincidence that we're in 2024, which is also an 8 universal year. So this eclipse will low-key highlight karma pertaining to yourself, because remember, this is Aries. Aries rules the self. It rules things pertaining to you. So a lot of people's confidence right now will be checked, especially if you have Aries energy. You will start to feel that guilt, that karma kind of coming to that, because, you know, sometimes Aries can be very brash and childish. You will start to see people a little bit more guilty for being confident, but that's only just to show them truly what real confidence is. And usually what that is, that's a healthy confidence. You know, there's nothing wrong with being confident. You just want it to be healthy to where you're using it in a way to lead people. So since this is happening on a fire sign, we understand fire is confidence. We understand fire is action, masculine energy. So if you are using your masculine energy in the wrong way during these times, you will get a lot of karma. Be very mindful of your masculine energy. All right, Aries is the most masculine sign. It is in this energy. A lot of karma is coming to people who are overly masculine, toxic masculine, people who are angry, forceful, domestically violent, anything violent, bro, they are done with. And the reason why is because we're returning to the times of Big Mama, you know, divine feminine energy. So all that overly masculine, toxic masculine, you know, destroying women, all that time is coming to an end. There's a lot of strange things going on with this solar
I agree
eclipse.
on that. Man, this been some good clips in here, y'all. Hope you guys took something from this video, got something from this video. I'm sending peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way, man. Y'all already know, man. We're gonna keep these videos coming. Y'all keep showing that support, man. I'll be seeing y'all in the comments too. So y'all keep commenting, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff, and have a good rest of your day today, man. All right, females, males, all y'all, man. Everybody who's watching my video right now, have a good rest of your day today. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
A man that goes by the name of Sauce90 was live streaming supposed strange encounters with mermaids. His boat was then inspected by the government and he disappeared from Instagram. This is one of the craziest videos he recorded. Check this out.
I seen this.
I got another one over here. What are those? What the heck's going on? On each side of the boat? What are those trails called? What's something swimming fast underneath that water? Something swimming real fast underneath that water.
So there's something swimming really quick on both sides of his boat. He doesn't know what it is. And then this happens. Check this out.
I hear him. Where's he at? What the fuck is that noise, bro? What is that noise? Where are you? This is crazy. I heard it.
They trying to lure him in.
I heard it. I hear it. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's nuts.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The ocean is something scary, right? But dang, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that was real mermaids? Probably. I don't know, man. But I heard that mermaids will lure you to your death, right? If you vibrating low. That's crazy though. You can really, I feel like they exist though. I think that was real. I don't know. Y'all let me know.
Chick-fil-A now says that it will switch from its antibody-free chicken due to supply chain issues. Now I'm about to read something. I'm gonna need y'all to listen. Chick-fil-A will back off its pledge to never serve chicken that was fed antibodies, and instead will embrace a losing industry standard. No antibiotics is important to human medication. Chick-fil-A first announced in 2014. Antibiotics in food products over the recent years has caused some bacterial infections inside of humans and become increasingly resistant to treatment because you're getting frequently exposed to drugs. So let me get this right. Chick-fil-A is about to start selling people chicken that is pumped up full of antibodies, or other words, a word that rhymes with drugs and start with a D. What in the they clone Tyrone chicken? The trap chicken. Will people from Chick-fil-A start to eat now? It's starting to make sense now. Or why certain fast foods be tasting so good. I'm just saying, gang. I'm just saying. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on Chick-fil-A antibody chicken in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom.
I'm not gonna lie, but I thought they've been doing that. Haven't they been doing this? I feel like now they just telling us what they've been doing.
Watch this video of Jake Harlow and pay very close attention to exactly what he said happened to his friend.
I was in the gym maybe 8 months ago, and there was a woman in the gym selling Seamos. And one of the main things she told me about it is that it increases your libido and just your drive. And she gave me some right there. And the rest of the time I was in the gym, horny as hell. I was turned up. I couldn't even really work out. I had to go home. And it has a lot of other benefits, system support, stuff like that.
And when you combine Seamos with burdock root and elderberry, it contains every mineral in the human body, plus all these other amazing health benefits. And when you combine it with ashwagandha, it allows something to grow bigger. And if you guys want free Seamos every single month made by me, all you gotta do is click my profile and click the only link in my bio. And then when you guys join, you'll get free Seamos every.
There's always conspiracies floating around about the mark of the beast, if it'll ever happen in our generation, and most importantly, what's it gonna look like? Well, The First Omen comes out in theaters April 5th, and it's about a young American woman that is sent to Rome to begin a life of service to the church. She encounters a darkness that causes her to question her faith and uncovers a terrifying conspiracy. In Revelations, it states, Let one who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of the man, and his number is 666. Also it causes all, both small and great, both rich and poor, both free and slave, to be marked on the right hand or the forehead, so that no one can buy or sell unless he has the mark. It is also described this beast to be terrifying, 2 horns like a lamb, but speaks like a dragon and performs great signs, even making fire come down from heaven to earth in front of people. Now, I don't know what happens in this movie, but for a movie to zoom in into a woman's life and her faith being tested by uncovering the mark of the beast, I mean, it'll be very interesting to see what happens. So check out The First Omen in theaters April 5th and let me know what you guys think.
Heart is beating really, really fast, but it's good. It beats with passion, and I'm very honored to be able to receive this amazing award from the depths of my soul.
Come on, man.
From the depths of my soul.
You was going to say it right the first time. You was going to openly admit to who you serve, because it is quite evident, it is quite clear. You are part of the club. You were best friends with Diddy. You probably still are. You know Marina Abramovich. You are definitely part of the club, and you have sold your soul to the devil. So you had it right the first time, and then you tried to clean it up and say, from the depths of my soul. But we know what you was really going to say. We ain't dumb.
From the depths of my soul.
Wake up.
Nah. Get out of here, dude. Go and get out of here.
Laser technology was used to build the sophisticated buildings we see from the past. There is no way these buildings were carved from a hammer and chisel, nor was this built without the assistance of electrical advanced machines. The detail in these stone-carved buildings reflect how advanced the human mind was in these periods of time. These buildings you see are thousands of years old. What we've been told as history does not match with what we see. Well, that's because history is his story. Laser technology was used to build the sophisticated buildings we see from the past.
Oh, that's dope. It kind of do make sense. They probably did use lasers to make it look like that.
Is this proof we're living in a parallel universe? Watch this.
Look at what it says there. He claims that CERN destroyed the universe during recent experiments, which has resulted in us living in a nearby parallel universe instead.
You're welcome, Eddie.
There's a lot of people online that think this is an explanation for all the Mandela effect things.
He goes into stuff about the Mandela effect, how there's like apparently a bunch of people who think Mandela died in prison,
right?
And like there's as far as I know, he was released, became president of South America. That's the universe I'm from, just personally.
Is this proof we're living in a parallel universe? Watch this.
Look at what it says there.
I thought he did go to jail. I think he did, right? Yeah.
I just see some crazy evidence about the firmament. I think y'all gonna want to see it. So apparently they just did another space launch, and look what happened. Just pay attention with your eyes. As you see, it makes contact with something and bounces off of something. Kind of resembles it bouncing off of the dome. You see, as it looks like water, wave. And then somebody else on a plane spots a sunset in the clouds. Yeah, like the sun is setting inside of the clouds. I just got so many questions, gang.
I do too.
So many questions. I mean, I guess it makes sense since the Bible talks about the firmament. That there be light in the firmament. Then one of the lead directors in the Apollo mission also has a Bible verse talking about the firmament on his tombstone. Yep. Let it sink in. Let it sink in. Do y'all think we live in a firmament or do we live in a globe? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Oh, and by the way, entertainment purposes only. Something in my eye.
Definitely a dome. Especially them hidden in it and they can't even get out. And think about it. You wasn't in the dome. They would have been left, right? They would have been left. They would not still be here. They cannot take that sign. They would have been left.
Guys, this girl keeps repeating the same thing over and over. She's going to get out of her car. Watch her. She's done this 3 times. She's going to get out of her car. She's going to walk around the front. She's going to go get in the passenger side. All right, watch her. This is super creepy. I don't know if it's like a glitch or what. Now she's going to get out and she's going to walk around the back of the car. Okay? She's going to walk around the back of the car and then she's going to get in. She's done this 3 times. She does it every 10 minutes. I'm just sitting in the parking lot. Now she's going to look to the right, and then she's going to go. Now, whenever she leaves, she's going to go over here, and then she's going to take a right and leave out of the parking lot. Guys, this girl.
It must have been cold for that garrison because I don't think he was feeling that right there. That had to be cold. Stuff happened on the internet, but people was actually over there, right? Going through it.
So they have yet again found 2 celestial bodies that's in the sky that look like 2 suns. Now this is somewhere over there in the Middle East. Now this is sounding familiar, isn't it? Wormwood, Planet X, the second sun. And it's not only been spotted over here in America, it's been spotted all over the world. The same thing. And this strange phenomenon has really left the world in a puzzle. Some people are calling it a reflection off of the dome, and the other half is saying that it's wormwood and Planet X. But even then, this is a mystery. Why is it just now that we're now starting to see other celestial bodies in the sky? Because out of my 20 years, I just started seeing a second sun in like 2020. But once again, y'all let me know what y'all think about this second sun being spotted over there in the Middle East in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom, and stay tuned.
Is it really 2 suns, y'all? Do y'all think it's really 2 suns? I don't know, man. It could really be like that, though. Sure don't. They sure don't teach us in school. Dang.
Terrifying moment. Baltimore Bridge submerged in the water.
This object made it go down. It had to be this object. Something they was doing underneath that chart made it do that. Crazy.
Terrifying moment.
At this point, give me a fucking tinfoil hat because the shit is just off the charts. Number 1, do y'all remember how in Leave the World Behind it started with a massive cargo ship, kind of like the one that just crashed into the Key Bridge? Number 2, why was there another bridge that had an accident and caught fire in another major city? These 2 bridges happened less than 3 hours apart from each other in different locations. What are the chances that these are major cities and these bridges lead in and out of these major cities and they are all of a sudden being literally destroyed? Along with them telling us that this solar eclipse on April 8th, the National Guard is supposed to be here. We won't have cell service. It's causing a massive uproar due to people trying to get in and out of major cities. I'm just a conspiracy theorist, so don't take everything I say as fact, belief, or to be true, as these are just my own ideas, opinions, and beliefs. Even though I do use real material and articles, I am simply stating what I believe. Are they trying not to allow people to get in and out of these major cities during the eclipse? You guys, this is a depiction of the actual ship from Leave the World Behind. I'm going to show you what it looks like in the movie and the one that just crashed into the Key Bridge. Now, here are multiple photos of the scene that the ship was in and how it was used in Leave the World Behind. And then here is the freaking ship that crashed into Key Bridge. Am I tripping or does that not look the same? Mine is the top that has obviously been taken off. And then hours after the first bridge literally gets rammed into and people are in the water, you have a spontaneous combustion of a massive fire underneath another gigantic bridge. And both of these incidents happened today, Tuesday, March 26, hours apart. And you think that's a coincidence?
No.
All of that is happening. And then you have people coming out with articles about the solar eclipse and saying that they are concerned over drivers, gridlock traffic from out-of-town flockers to view, and even cell phone outages from overload of cell towers. Large crowd gatherings and increased demand for food, water, and fuel are creating a logistic problem for regions across the U.S. in the path of totality. One thing that's sticking out to me is how they're not emphasizing that you will not or will not probably have cell service during this total darkness eclipse. You couple that with bridges literally being destroyed, like something straight out of an apocalyptic movie where no one's in control, i.e. leave the world behind, and you tell me if you don't need a fucking tinfoil hat too. Again, these are just my ideas and beliefs, and I'm just a conspiracy theory, but the shit is looking real crazy as of today. At this point, give me a fucking tinfoil hat, because the shit...
That could be what's going on though. And so they showed it in the movie too. Something big is coming for sure. And that's not a coincidence, man. That's an inside job. That is an inside job. That's what it looked like.
So there has been a mass casualty event in Baltimore today as this boat crashes into this bridge. But something strange is going on. Why is the lights flickering on and off? And why did it turn its trajectory to go straight into the bridge pillar?
You're right.
Yeah, this one right here behind me. It's a lot of, mysterious things that's going on. And some of the people that was counted inside the casualties was construction workers and people that was driving their cars on the bridge. But as y'all see behind me, the lights is still flickering on and off, heading straight towards the bridge. And then as we see, it's people that's still driving their cars that's on this bridge. Just imagine the workers that was on this bridge, the people that was walking on this bridge. And I can't lie to you, gang, I can't shake the feeling that this probably was not an accident. Y'all know we in some spicy times. I'm gonna need y'all to be vigilant and keep your eyes open. It can go down at any time, anywhere.
This is true.
Y'all let me know y'all thoughts though in the comments on this shipwreck that happened.
Y'all let me know. Y'all think that was an inside job? Because that's not an accident. Because he could have avoided that. Like, why is you going backwards, dude? Inside job. That's what I'm going to call that right there.
To the movie Leave the World Behind? Are these people really trying to cut off our getaway routes when this world really do fall apart? Remember, they was just doing tests with Facebook and Instagram when it went down. So if people can't communicate on social media or on their cell phones, and if they cut all the bridges down, what's next? Remember, they had the lunar eclipse yesterday. We about to have a solar eclipse coming up real soon. But people don't think these things are connected. I don't know why. Every time there's a blackout with AT&T or Instagram go down or Facebook go down, people say, well, it's not a big deal. They're just running tests. Yeah, they're running tests because we are the test subjects or the test dummies. You know, bridges have spiritual meanings. It means communicating and it means union. So we don't have no unity, and if we can't communicate with no one, we're going to be lost. Just like the movie Leave the World Behind. The Maryland Bridge falling, collapsing in water. You know, water have a spiritual meaning also. Water is all about healing. So if we can't communicate with the rest of the world, how can we heal? The bridge falling down have a deeper meaning. It means that Babylon is falling. America is falling in water because America is in debt. And they about to bring in a new currency called brick. And America is not with that. But once you understand that the lunar eclipse and the moon is about water, and the bridge fell in water, and we are falling or swimming or drowning in debt, you would get a better idea of what's really going on. A new world is being built right in front of our face, but we're too busy watching entertainers that we don't understand occult knowledge no more. Some people believe the bridge collapsing was an attack from a different country. I'm not going to say all that, but if you connect the dots and you will understand that Russia just said that black people was really the chosen people. Once you connect these dots, it'll all make sense. Some people just don't want to accept the truth. When a solar eclipse take place, there's going to be an X across America. America is actually Babylon. You don't understand yet? If you want to connect the dots from the spiritual world to the physical world.
Yo, have y'all ever heard about the avatar body theory? Listen to this shit.
Right now, and I don't want to sound crazy, but I'm gonna go through this super quick, try and follow. So you remember that movie Avatar, where you have to switch bodies into an avatar body in order to communicate with the people of that planet? Now, we always question if there's extraterrestrial life. Now, Jesus himself told the Roman government, I am not of this world. And also, when they were getting him sentenced to death, he told them, if we were from where I'm from, my servants will be fighting my arrest. So that only means, not only is he from another place, but he's a king where he's from, right? Now, in terms of extraterrestrial life, if we were to go to Mars, we would have to get into a Martian body or put on a suit on the exterior of our body in order to live there. So Jesus takes on a human body to where he can communicate with us. Now, where he's from, they are so advanced that they've even beaten death. That's why he sacrifices himself. He allows himself to get killed by the Roman government, so that way he can show to us, hey, look, where I'm from, even death itself cannot defeat us. He also tells us he wants us to come with him. He's preparing a place for us, heaven, right? A whole other place that we've never been to. So, in terms of extraterrestrial life does exist, and it exists in the form of Jesus Christ, and he came to try to tell us, hey, look, I want to bring you to this beautiful place, so just an epiphany right now, and I don't want to.
A lot of you have been talking about and wanted me to talk about the 3 days of darkness. The general theory around this is that the world will go into complete darkness for 3 days around the time of the solar eclipse. Then once it's over, the world will go into a new era. Now, it's important to know that the 3 days of darkness idea originated from the Bible. In the book of Exodus, God plagued Egypt with darkness because they wouldn't let the Israelites go. Fast forwarding to today, there are no prophecies that specifically mention 3 days of darkness, but there are prophecies that talk about a complete blackening out of the sun. In the book of Acts, it talks about how the sun will be turned into darkness before the great and notable day of the Lord. But since we don't know when that'll happen, it would be wrong for me to assume that it will happen in April. I will, however, say that there's been a growing concern about EMPs, cyber attacks, and solar storms hitting Earth and disrupting our electromagnetic field. So maybe the 3 days of darkness is symbolic for internet or radio blackout. Regardless of what happens, keep your faith in God heightened, keep your faith in Christ heightened, and you will be protected on all sides. The last thing you'd want to do around this time is walk around fearful or scared of anything that may happen. A lot of you have been talking about and wanted me to talk about.
You all think that could happen? And are you guys prepared for when that happens? Let me know, man. Right now, I'm not, but hey, we still got a little time, so let's prepare if you haven't already. But do y'all think it's really gonna be 3 days of darkness? Y'all let me know, man.
Have y'all seen this in Antarctica? Look at that, y'all. I see why they don't want us to go to Antarctica. I see why it costs like $20,000 to go there. And then you also need an escort. But look at the halo on top of that sun, y'all. So not only there's a halo on top of the sun, but this halo is going around and connecting. Look. So what's on top of us? Look. It goes all the way around and connects. Look. What? Look. It goes all the way to the other side of that. What is that, y'all? Oh my goodness, and look at that. And then there's something reflecting off of over here. You see that? There's something reflecting off of that. But look how beautiful that is, y'all.
That is dope.
And over here too. When have we ever seen things like this, y'all? When have we ever seen things like this? There are many names for that, but we know it as liberation or freedom, because that's coming to peel back that firmament, boy. But this video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this.
The rabbit hole just a little bit more. My mind is okay, y'all. So I was going down the rabbit hole just a little bit more. My mind is blown. Like, my mind is fried. Matter of fact, play the clip. You ain't gotta believe me. Play the clip.
March 16th, 2018. The U.S. government's Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, commonly known as DARPA, announces a bold initiative to develop what they call next-generation non-surgical neurotechnology. It is designed to allow the human brain to directly interface with machines.
Okay, so now, as another reminder, we're about to play that clip that Sloan Bella said what she said. Play the clip.
What I'm being told about Jay-Z is that he has investments in all kinds of mind technology, aka Elon Musk. But I'm not sure it's through Elon Musk. It's in other countries, other kinds of capital venture towards the controlling of the human mindset. He has allowed portions of what he chooses to do in his life into a consciousness center where people can tap into being him. So it's almost a robotic stance where you yourself can put the goggles on and learn how to live Jay-Z's life. He's agreed to do this. So he's kind of a captive, but in a public form.
So I was just sitting here thinking to myself, and I said, self, I just so happen to wonder, when did Jay-Z go get his locks? Now, I feel like y'all gonna call me a lie, but I honestly feel like there's nothing in life that is a coincidence. Nothing happens just because it's supposed to happen or happens on accident. Everything that happens is like cause and effect. Now, like I said, because we just saw that DARPA did their first technology research in March of 2018.
A new technology that is actually very much on the verge of being a reality that is being fielded is we could have a sensor maybe on the surface of our head, or maybe implanted somewhere in our body, in our brain, or something that allows us to interact directly with our communications gear, our processing gear, our weapon systems, and so on. Now imagine we take that technology and we can control robots at a distance with it. Even fly drones. You put this sensor on and you think the right way, and you can increase the speed of the fan by thinking and controlling that thought with direct-to-mind or mind-machine interfacing. With that type of capability, you could control all sorts of buttons and mechanisms in equipment.
Jay-Z began to grow his freeform locks in 2018. Let me find out he done went and got locks because he got screws on the top of his head. Now, y'all remember, I'm going to bring back this clip, and this is going to be the end of the video. I'm going to bring back this clip as a reminder of something else we discovered.
Like their counterparts at the CIA, DARPA-funded researchers have spent decades investigating how the human mind can be altered. In 1965, DARPA launched Project Pandora, which studied the possibility of using microwave radiation to control human behavior. The project reportedly ended in 1969, but DARPA's investigation of how machines can affect and possibly control the brain continues to this day.
Okay, y'all, so I was going down.
If they can really control us with technology, they would, man. They kind of already doing that, right? But dang, that's deep. That's deep right there.
This bridge in Baltimore just collapsed. The Francis Scott Key at 1 in the morning. Imagine trying to get home 1 in the morning, a bridge collapsed. Like, they got the whole play. They got the whole play. From when it was about to crash, I guess the ship hit but how come this ship tapped? If it looked like it barely tapped the bridge and it just collapsed. Was the infrastructure that trash the whole time? And this is one of them bridges, bro. I ain't never been to Baltimore, but man, this look like one of them bridges where you gotta drive 60 feet up, bro, and then drive all the way down. It's a roller coaster ass bridge. Yeah, this shit was meant to come down, bro. I ain't gonna say it was staged or nothing like that, because you did have people on the ship contacting the people on the bridge before, like, hey, we having problems with our power, we having problems with our transportation. So, hey, get them people off the bridge if they on there. So I guess they had a warning before it happened. Y'all know Maryland, Baltimore over there, they got this is an ancient star fort. Y'all know I'm gonna add my little shit in, but this is a star fort that's set up right by the bridge. You feel me? So, you know, this is old lands. I wouldn't be surprised if this star fort was surrounded by land. A lot of towns, a lot of land got submerged into water. You look at the earth now, right? We be thinking, oh, that swamp always been there. Lake Tahoe always been there. A lot of these lakes, Lake Lanier, that's a whole town under there with melanated people. But I just find it interesting how all architecture ain't holding up. But let's go see where this bridge was built, because maybe that bridge don't align with this piece of work right here. Because why is there a star fort in the middle of for military uses? Yeah, all right. Oh yeah, 1977. Oh well, I got a question then. Mr. Smithsonian and Mr. Government. Y'all built this it opened in 1977. So this is a new technology, new era bridge. In other words, plastic bridge. The London Bridge still stands to this day. Matter of fact, bridges back in the day was so advanced that they moved the London Bridge to Havasu, Arizona. Now, I don't know how the fuck they did that, but they did it. They moved the entire bridge, brick by brick. I built this brick by brick. They built this they sent this entire bridge across the world, and it's still standing up. But this cargo ship tapped the bridge, and it fell apart like Lego blocks, bro. And y'all don't think we in plastic era, bro. That bridge was ugly anyway on the eyes. Like it took no work to build. Mind you, the water under this bridge is not the ocean. It's only 50 feet under. This is why I be thinking cataclysmic events happen on Earth to make these parts of water. But I know this is a water planet, but I just find it interesting. How it's always these pools of these bays opened up on every part of the land. Some parts of the land, not every part, because where I'm at, I don't got a bay. I'm in the middle of a desert, but where I'm from, it was a bay. And it functioned off a bay, and it led to the ocean, but I'm starting to think, was that originally an island? A lot of these places might have been originally island. Even when you look at the Ritardo Bridge in Italy, even when you look at this bridge in Italy, that's been standing for 200, 300, 400 years, bro. Bring back ancient science, ancient technology. Stop hiding that. Let's use them real materials. Then y'all bridges won't be falling down and collapsing and buildings falling. Y'all goofy. This bridge in Baltimore just collapsed.
You can tell it was not built correctly too. So, but who knows, man? It could have been an inside job. It could have just been the bridge just wasn't no good no more, you know. But who knows, man? There's a lot of questions behind it right now for me.
So tell me why AB just made a post on X talking about the Nickelodeon logo looks like the Epstein Island. The truth in plain sight. And if y'all look at the Nickelodeon sign and y'all look at the Epstein Island sign, they look just alike, even the little points up here at the top. See, we know what Mr. E was doing, and we also know what Mr. Snyder was doing. Y'all go watch this movie. But now I told y'all I was going to come upon the time where we start to see famous people, actors, football players, they start to talk about the truth. Because now the truth is in plain sight. How can y'all not see the resemblance? It's right here. But as we continue to go through the revelations, more truth will be revealed like this. Mark my words though, gang, it's about to be a lot more famous people that come out and start speaking the truth. Yeah, like Ron Garcia, Cat Williams, Kanye West, and the list goes on and on and on. Y'all let me know what y'all think about AB talking about the Nickelodeon sign look just like the Epstein Island sign. In the comments, like or follow for more wisdom and share to somebody that don't know.
Have y'all seen this?
Oh, elephant not playing.
Bro, the power of that elephant? What? It's safe to say that these people definitely got the best ride of their lives, and they got their money's worth. Like, this is crazy, y'all. And do you hear the guy? Bro, you're staring death in the eyes, possibly. This is fear on a whole nother level, boy. But why? Why mess with these animals? What do they do to y'all? And the thing is, it says during the end of days, the animals will turn on them. It says wild beasts will be their graves, y'all. And there was a series on Netflix that talked about this, and they removed it because it showed a lot of truth. But yeah, all the animals that have been done wrong, because they are nature, they too have memories, especially elephants. But this video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting time. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift.
Yeah, elephants is intelligent. That's crazy though. But bro, get back.
So for some reason, the only place that I see anybody talking about this crescent moon being at the bottom of the moon is on TikTok. Now, why exactly is this happening? Nobody seems to have a logical answer for this, but I've got some theories that you might have interest in. Now, if you've been paying attention at all, you do know that there's certain things that may seem that they are not what they are telling you they are. But on the news, they have no problem telling you about how this guy is seeing these demonic faces. And if you've ever heard the song Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden, and you see this demonic face on their cover with an eclipse, things start to just click a little bit. And you're seeing images like this that look an awful lot like what this guy is seeing. And if you've ever seen this model, you see here that they use the Masonic compass to illustrate how this energy projects out of the center of the Earth through Antarctica, through a black hole from this black sun centralized in the center of the Earth. And you see that this is projecting at the bottom of this moon. So tell me, are you seeing the light from this sun projecting to the moon? Or is it coming from underneath from this black sun energy? This creator here says that this central black sun is going to ascend up out of the center of the earth. This is all food for thought. Tell me what you think in the comments. However you want to spin it, everybody's tripping on this eclipse. Don't think for a second that nothing's going to happen just because nothing ever has before. You got to have a little extra perception to see the things that are going on around you and understand that you only see 1% of the things going on around you.
Right.
So for some reason,
ways to reprogram your mind. For number one, understand your negativity. Negativity is one of the main things that can keep you at a low state. So figure out where negativity is coming from in your life. And once you eliminate it, your mind's going to reprogram itself. Number two, practice gratitude daily. You are way more lucky than you think. So taking the time to realize that will change your whole perspective and mindset. And everything starts in the mind. So if you change how you perceive life, then your life is going to change. For number three, start making healthier choices. You become everything you consume. And people don't realize the reason why your energy could be low is because you're constantly consuming bad things. So if you add good food and a workout into your routine, that alone will do wonders for you mentally. And for number four, surround yourself with positive people. Having positive people to keep you on track and motivate you can change your life, because now you have assistance with your growth. And sometimes reprogramming your mind and wanting more for yourself can be lonely. But these days it's hard to find like-minded people that only wants to see you grow. And that's why I created a private community for people just like us. If you want to grow and elevate.
So Diddy house is getting raided right now. Not one of them, but two of them. Karma. People in Hollywood don't think karma really exists. You can pay off people you hurt, but you can't take your money and pay off your karma. Karma always come back to everyone. This is the year the entertainment business fall. Hollywood is going to fall in 2024. Look at Nickelodeon. Look at Usher. Look at this. Everything is about to come out. These people do so much dirt and hurt so many people in Hollywood just for a little bit of money. But they don't realize everything coming in full circle. Bruh, you only have a certain amount of sacrifices before the devil come and collect. And the devil is coming to collect. I can name so many people over the years I heard that this man sacrificed or he did wrong. But he thought nothing would happen to him because the people that control the matrix was backing him up. Well, the people that control the matrix, they gave him enough rope to hang himself. He's not the only one. There's more celebrities that's going to actually fall in 2024. This is the end of idol worship. You could buy cars, you could buy houses, you could buy jewelry, but you can't buy your way out of karma. Karma is a real thing. There's been so many whistleblowers over the years that's been coming out saying Hollywood is wicked. Hollywood is not what you think it is. Everything that shines and glitters is not gold. These people be so happy when the cameras cut on, but when the cameras cut off, they be talking with demons. And a lot of these celebrities can't even have mirrors in a house because they see demonic energy in mirrors. These people are deep, dark in Hollywood. This is the year Karma is sitting back rubbing her hands because she's about to collect so much dark energy from Hollywood. Watch Hollywood fall this year. You heard about Puff, Mace, Total, The Locks, Black Rob, Craig Mack. We heard so many stories about this person right now. They really thought that karma was going to skip over them. Your money can't buy you freedom, not in the universe. So Diddy House is getting.
Yeah, I feel like all of it, yeah, it's gonna get exposed, man. Like Cat Williams said, man, and we seeing a lot more people, famous people, you know, spreading the truth, exposing the truth, right? But yeah, 2024 is, man, crazy right now. I'm not gonna lie.
What a great project it was. Even if modern humans want to build a pyramid like this, it is never easy. First of all, you need a 200-meter gantry crane. But humans don't seem to have such a high model at the moment. Then we'd try a crane instead, but that has the problem that the stones transported by the crane would be blocked by the pyramid's tower, and in the end, heavy helicopters would have to be deployed to lift the stones up. So now you know why the pyramids are the first of the 7 wonders. Whoever designed and built the pyramid...
Them pyramids, like, just, like, why? Why did they build pyramids? What is it for, you know? There's a lot of questions behind it. There's a lot of, you know, like, what's really going on? How did that happen? You know? And why did they do it? It's crazy, man. But we just got to, I don't know, man, just keep learning, really. There's nothing else we can really do. But I feel like, this is my opinion, I feel like we just had superpowers back then. It's the only way. We used to have some kind of ability that helped us move objects without, you know, physically touching the object, you know? So, probably telekinesis, who knows, man? We probably had stuff like that back then. You know, we fell in frequency, we work jobs now. Like, come on. We fell in frequency that bad, y'all. So, who knows? And who knows why they built them? Who knows, man?
Scientists have finally discovered how the pyramids were built. It's unlikely that the ancient Egyptians used water to transport the huge stones for building the pyramids. The stones, some weighing over 100 tons, would have been too heavy to move with the water's buoyancy. Instead, recent investigations suggest that the pyramids were likely made using a pouring method. Scientists have found large deposits of limestone.
This is the biggest mystery that ancient Egyptians left behind. The 24 stone coffins. Each of these colossal coffins, weighing around 100 tons, was transported into an underground artificial cave system. The coffin situated at the pinnacle of this junction promises to unveil profound secrets. Despite the cave's tight and treacherous corridors, which complicate any transport or crafting process, these coffins were abandoned here as untouched stone blocks. Interestingly, their lids are found at the cave's entrance, suggesting that these enormous stone blocks were imported from outside. To reach their designated chamber, they had to be maneuvered through these confined passageways, where they were then meticulously shaped and set in place. Every coffin is impeccably carved and polished, boasting perfect 90-degree angles. The internal surfaces gleam with such smoothness that they mirror reflections. The feat of carving such intricate designs from solid rock remains a marvel. The stone had to be chiseled on all sides. This craftsmanship is so precise that it almost seems as if these coffins were shaped using modern laser technology. This is the biggest mystery that ancient Egyptians left behind.
Fascinating facts about ancient Egypt.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, that stuff is fascinating and interesting. Alright, it's the way they was living back then. It's like now we get to look back and be like, dang, why was they doing it like this, and why are we not doing it like this today? You know, but it's a lot of questions and curiosity there. You know, it's curious on how they used to live back then. It's, you know, I feel like we're not even advanced as we used to be. Feel like that's what I feel like.
What doesn't sit well with me is that the guy who wrote the Shadow Work Journal wrote this book around the same time. The book is called Frightening Demons. And the book was so controversial, they actually had to do like a psychological study on him to see if he was going through like a mental breakdown of some sort. Like that's how disturbing that book was. And he wrote the Shadow Work Journal too. Or he came up with the concepts that journal is inspired by. This is the cover of the book. What is going on here? In the book, he talks about demons and how he's communicating with these deities. And this is how he came up for the manuscript for Shadow Work. He even goes on to say, in the darkest Middle Ages, they spoke of the devil, but today we call that neurosis. And this is how he describes the darker, sinister side of the unconscious, and then later goes on to write about the shadow work, which is about unleashing that part of your subconscious. Journals for sale on Chip Top Shop for just a couple dollars. If you want to read it at your own risk.
Did y'all see what's happening in Texas? If you have, then you know it is time to stock up. Crazy things are happening left and right, and let me tell you, I do not want to be without my phone. Our phones and our electronic gadgets will get us through the tough times, if and when they do come. And right now, TikTok has the multifunctional hand crank and solar-powered radio. So if the electricity goes out, or if anything happens, we still have the sun to power our electronics. And even if you travel, you know how hard it is to find a plug outside. Right now on TikTok, it's $11.53. But on Amazon, they're running for $30. When I clicked the buy now button, it came up to $22 rounding up. So go ahead and click the card above my name to see what coupon TikTok is giving you. Because at any day, anything can happen, and we want to be prepared with this solar-powered radio. And also follow for more essential finds in travel, health, fitness, and more. Did y'all see what's happening?
It is true, man. It's better to be prepared than wait to see what happened, right? Definitely need to be doing that, for real.
Guys, here are a few reasons why I don't trust Elon Musk. 1. His Neuralink chip. The new project that he came out with is disguised to improve humanity's perception and cognition. But in actuality, it's to enslave humanity. It's to stop.
Indeed. See, it's disguised to help us, but it's really to enslave us, y'all. You may think he trying to help us. No. He is trying to enslave the human race, man. Trying to disconnect you from nature. That's too far. To you putting a chip in your brain, hoping you connect to the computer and you control it with your... Nah, bro, that's too far.
Stop
It's too
us
much.
from being salvageable by our Lord, our Creator, our Father Yeshua when He returns. Second reason. His most recent interview with puppet Don Lemon. He condemned Don Lemon for imposing censorship on Americans. And I thought to myself, oh, it's not too bad. You know, maybe he's a nice guy. Then the Lord showed me another segment of the interview where Elon openly admits to consuming prescription ketamine.
You have a ketamine prescription. Yeah. What's that for? Well, I mean, it's pretty private to ask somebody about a medical prescription, you know. It's sort of a negative chemical state in my brain. Like depression, I guess, you know.
Now, we all know recreational drugs, alcohol, and even prescription drugs are amongst many portals for our vessels to be possessed by demons, even the devil himself. Like the Bible says, it's witchcraft and sorcery. Therefore, Elon's behavior, projects, and objectives toward humanity are all questionable because he could very well be under the influence of dark entities, and dark entities are spirits and children of Satan. Not only that, Elon
Niggas
is
valid points.
investors, his rich folks. Okay? And we all know billionaires and some millionaires want to enslave humanity. The third reason why I don't trust the guy is, why did you launch rockets to break God's firmament? There, I said it. Why did you attempt to break into the Lord's kingdom, to break into the Lord's throne? What are you trying to do? I know what you're trying to do. Satan and his children are condemned to hell for eternity. Therefore, this is their last attempt. They are trying everything they can to break that firmament, to reach the Lord. But we all know the Lord is impenetrable. And his firmament is as solid as anything you can imagine in this world. That's why when his rockets hit the firmament, they evaporated and curve right back down to Earth.
She right though, they try anything to make sure they stay on this
Why
planet.
didn't you tell us that the Lord's firmament is in place? That the God in the Bible is the truth? I know you know. And lastly, why is the Tesla logo a reflection or representation of the serpent tongue hissing?
It does look like it, don't it? Got the two horns too.
Hope you enjoy that. Stay vigilant. Stay sober. I love you.
Good point of view, man. I like her point of view right there. With a lot of valid points.
Natural spring water.
That water
That looks so
good.
delicious. Tastes like Nestle.
That water look good. I'm like, I drink some water after that one.
Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, boy. Try an accent. And he's on the top of a tree. I don't... If he slips, he's done. Just one slip.
How many of y'all ever tried spring water, man? Let me know. Is it really like the hype? Is it really good? Do it really, Let me know in the comments, man. I need to go and try that though. Spring water and stuff like that. I'm gonna look into that.
The Dracos are not hiding anymore. You see, they're gonna make it seem like that people are mentally ill if they see them.
Not a coincidence.
The Dracos are not hiding anymore.
They have been desensitizing us since we were born. And I'll give you some examples. Let's start with the big one. Let's start with words we hear all the time and never even think about. Let's start with the word entertainment. To entertain. What does that mean? To bind or hold. To bind or hold what? An audience's attention. Okay, now let's take the word Hollywood. Where does that come from? Well, Hollywood comes from the holly tree. And the ancient druids, back in the day, used to take the holly tree, make wands to weave spells, cast spells, or channel spells. And when they needed help, they would consult the magi's or the mediums of the day to help channel their spells to the population. We'll cut to today. What do we have in our houses? We have these black boxes. What are they called? TVs. But if you stop and you say the word television, and when you turn on that television, what do you get? What's the first thing that pops up? A list of channels. And when you turn on those channels, what's on those channels? Programming. They are programming you. They've been programming your whole life. You don't even know it. They do it with your music. They do it with your TV. They do it with your movies. They do it with your games. They have been programming us and programming you since you were little, and you don't even know it because you don't even question it. They have been desensitized.
But good thing that a lot of people don't watch TV no more. Because everybody on TikTok, everybody on YouTube. That's our new TV, right? So we have evolved from that. So what are they doing now? They do it. They do it through the social media and stuff like that, man. That's why they have to go so hard, and this is why they want to ban TikTok. because people speaking the truth on here. They can't win, man. Their time is up, bro. That's all I gotta say. Their time is up, and they know it.
Look at what the sun is doing in Alabama, you guys. This lady says she has been watching the sun for a few days. The other day it was doing this, and today it's doing this again, y'all. Check it out. Check it out.
2024. I captured this on March 20th at 7.
See the black sun in the middle, the red sun, and then there's another planet right there, y'all. Do you see that? There's a planet right there.
Again, there's a planet underneath it. We're here in Lower Alabama. Sorry, guys, trying to zoom in. It's still pulsating really strongly, like it was the other day. So yeah, I'm trying to zoom in.
Look at that, y'all. That looked just like the moon last night.
Seeing like this even to the naked eye. Trying to get it closer. Sorry, you guys. I'm zooming in and zooming out, trying to get it.
Now check this out. And then they told us this in 3-body problem, y'all. The sky started glitching, right? The sky starts glitching. So you have the sun glitching, the moon, the stars are glitching right now, y'all. Look at that. See, the sky is glitching.
I observe the universe winking. How can it be happening? Can't.
They basically saying this is the end, you know what I'm saying? It's over.
Shit, it's a code. What is it?
It's a code. You see, time is up, man. That's why the Bible says the signs will be in the stars, the sun, and the moon. Nobody's telling us what's going on. The signs are in the sky. Nobody knows the time, the day, or the hour, but the signs will be in the sky. And we see everything happening in the sky right now. But this video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting time. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning in.
Nature will always show us the signs, y'all. So pay attention to nature all the time.
Hold up. Is that real? This is the mandrake plant, and it looks like it's alive.
Bruh, what is that?
Hold up.
No way that's real, right? Come on, man, that's crazy.
Spiritual meaning of...
You need to walk by faith and not sight.
Spiritual meaning...
Alright, now I threw this clip in here because I walked outside and I saw the black butterfly. And I haven't seen a black butterfly in a while, so I wanted to get the meaning behind that. So I threw this in here. Let me know if you guys even seen any butterflies or insects. And do you guys even like search up the meaning of it? Let me know in the comments. America, it's time everyone wake up. The fact that other countries are more aware compared to America is so sad. Yup, indeed. That's crazy though. Like in other countries, I don't even think they sell like that food like they do here. I heard a lot about that. Like they even ban like food like that in other countries, but here, they gonna poison your food. They're gonna make sure they poison your food. You trying to get some organic fruit? Say goodbye. It's not letting you get that. I don't know what's going on here, but that is facts right here though. They saying right here. That is true. What are they doing? This is a parade. They in like jail suits. Prisoners of war. What's going on here? Y'all let me know because I'm confused. Alright, I'm gonna skip that.
90 to 30. Why? Because I'm in the hood. That's a good answer. I be speeding to this motherfucker too. But you got any guns in the car? No, sir, I ain't got no guns in the car. I'll be right back and grab you one. Well, that's how you serve and protect the community.
That's a cool cop.
You were doing
right there,
90 to 30. Why? Because I'm in the hood. That's a good answer. I be speeding to this motherfucker too. But you got any
He said, "Cause I'm in the hood." That's a good ass. Obviously. Now that is funny. That was a funny cut. My bad. Y'all had to throw that in there. That is true though. Because I'm in the hood.
Started reading contracts, even though contracts are hard to understand. 50 pages? There's no way a can. And addendums and also like when you got to have another interpret a contract for you and it's English, you don't started reading contracts.
It is true, man. A lot of craziness be going on, as we all know.
Wait, did the CIA create Hollywood?
Did the government create Hollywood? Now, why do you believe that Hollywood was created by the CIA?
First off, you guys do know the Pentagon has a budget for film.
I know that.
That's a fact.
Candace Owens isn't lying here. The Pentagon has been making films in Hollywood for over 100 years, which is pretty much the beginning. The first silent film was made in 1910. And Candace tells us why the government's in the movie-making business.
Because they're concerned about certain narratives. They get involved with, like, World War films, like, how are we telling a story about history? Usually it's because we're lying about what we did or trying not to make Americans aware of the crimes against humanity that we commit overseas.
And they've made a ton of movies like Transformers, Iron Man, I Am Legend, Black Hawk Down, James Bond, Captain Phillips, just to name a few. It even goes further and says that more than 2,500 films and TV shows have been supervised by the military and Secret Service. But honestly, this doesn't even surprise me because anything that involves the military has to be approved by the Department of Defense, which means that the government has to approve the script before they can even get into production. It just makes you think. The government only puts out films they want you to see.
Your favorite war movie is probably a psyop.
Wow. And they be putting some truths in them scenes too. So they know exactly what they're doing when they be doing that too. Alright. Gotta give you the truth and the lie at the same time, so.
You need to see this. This man exposes how you can brush your teeth with an apple and exposes how it's not natural at all to be brushing your teeth.
Brush your teeth real good. Make them real good, nice and shiny and squeaky clean. And then eat yourself a piece of white bread. Chew it up real good and swallow it. Then run your tongue over your teeth. You can feel the film on your teeth.
Now this is where he explains the difference when you eat an apple after brushing your teeth instead of man-made processed food like the white bread.
Raw, delicious red apple. And eat that. When you're finished eating it, run your tongue over your teeth and you will find that your teeth are cleaner than before you ate it.
At this point he reveals how animals in nature do not brush their teeth as well, and they probably have way better than teeth than most people.
Brushing the teeth is a sign that what you're eating is absolutely bad for you. So cows don't brush their teeth. Horses don't brush their teeth. If a horse or a cow needs to brush its teeth, it's because of what man has done to its food. But the cow and the horse would never eat anything other than what nature provides for it. And so they don't have to have a dentist. They don't have to have a doctor. They don't have to have any of that.
You need to see this. This man exposes how you can brush your...
I didn't know that, man. So you can actually just use an apple. Wow, that's dope.
Bro, tell me why the fuck this thing just fell out of my Burger King and is now fucking moving on its own. What in the actual fuck?
Now watch this. This is a slice of fish. This is supposed to be whitey. It's got skin on everything. Look at it. Right? The insides of it is like a diaper material. Look at that. You know, like a wet diaper? Right? Now watch this. Now where do you know a fish, you can squeeze it like a sponge like this? Where on the planet you know you can squeeze a fish like that? Now look. Put it back in the water. And it's whole again. It's a fish. See?
Okay, so here's my sink. It is a touch sensor thing. And here's some strawberries. Nothing happens when I touch the box, but when I touch a strawberry, but nothing happens when I touch the box, just the strawberries.
That was strange. I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy.
Get another slice. Now, in my time growing up, I never seen a whitey fish this fucking big. Well, I know it probably got them, but I ain't never seen them like this. You know, I seen them, this was the biggest. I remember seeing them like this right here. And look, it's all the same. You squeeze it like a sponge. Look, it ain't breaking up or nothing. And you put it in the water, and it's a whole fish again.
Follow for more.
Tell me why the fuck
that was
thing
crazy
just fell
right
out
there,
of my
though.
bird.
Why is that moving? I would have threw that burger right away.
These interviewers try to ask Jackie Chan of what he really believes happened to Bruce Lee, as many people have multiple theories on what happened to him.
He upset it because of his success in the film industry and taking the martial art around the world, that he upset it, the triad, mafia organization.
No.
Okay, that wasn't true. The others said that he was fighting a curse that was... Nope, that's not true.
This is where Jackie Chan explains supposedly what really happened to Bruce Lee after he said all these theories are not true.
That news in the public, I think, in the old days, 30 years ago, because the communication not fast enough.
Yeah.
There's no internet, nobody knows. He in somebody's house. Yeah, that's everybody knows. He in somebody's house. My boss go to pick him up and then send him to the hospital. Then that's the true thing.
Was he trying to tell us something in the end here? He said you can find more details yourself. Let me know your thoughts below.
Of course, you can find out more. I don't want to say in detail.
Yeah.
You find out the detail yourself.
They do the dive myself.
These interviewers try to ask Jackie Chan of what he really believes happened.
They probably killed him, man. For real. I really feel like he was definitely spiritual, man. He the one that came up, be like water. Now, where did you hear that from? Before Bruce Lee said that. That's deep right there. Be like water? That is deep. When you really think about it, that's deep, man. Like, damn, what did he really mean by that? Be like water. You know? I feel like he was poisoned or something. They got my boys tough. They get us all, though. They get all the people that talk truth.
You get charged in a court because you're a battery and then sit in a cell, a battery cell. A bank is a river bank because it directs the current sea. Money is water. This is why we say liquidity. Sun and moon, masculine, feminine, fire and water. Money is moony. This is the water aspect, the female. Hence why there's a correlation between the full moon and the new moon and the Forex market. The moon attracts the water's tides. This is why the sea levels are higher wherever the moon is. The moon has an effect on our mood because we are 80% water. Your birth certificate is not you. It's the corporation that you represent because you choose to identify yourself with the name, which is the corporation. When you die, you're called a corpse. You are not the name, you are the I am, which is the invisible intelligence, consciousness. You get charged in a court because you're a battery and then sit.
Apparently, there's a new strange condition that's happening to make people see demonic faces. And these are the faces that people are starting to see. Pointy ears and elongated Joker-like smiles. Look like a gremlin of some sort. This is the new condition that they're talking about. A 59-year-old Victor was one of the first people to encounter this new illness. Yeah, he woke up one day and said his family members had elongated eyes and deep scars on their faces, as y'all seen in that video before. And allegedly, they're blaming it on the head trauma that he had. Now they making it go viral, which makes me think, is more people going to start to see these demonic faces? This makes me think about this movie right here, They Lived. You know, where similar things was happening when they put on the glasses. Now, I keep trying to tell y'all, as the veil between the spiritual realm and the physical realm keeps thinning, you're gonna start to see a lot more how can I put this, strange things. But I'm honestly curious though, what y'all think about people starting to see demonic faces from this rare condition? In the comments, like and follow for more wisdom, and stay tuned.
They're capping. Since when has it been a demon face syndrome? That's cap. They know what's going on. There's something bigger coming. This is programmed to make us believe that we are crazy. We're hallucinating. No. This is some BS right here. For real. They know exactly what they're doing with this one. They about to get exposed. That's what's going on. Them reptiles about to get exposed. Cause since when? Like, come on, y'all. Get out of here.
Censored, here's the weird stuff I love. Imagine your vision is totally normal, and then one day you see demonic features everywhere on people only, just like this, what you see behind me. Now, that's a reality for a man named Victor Shera. He has extremely rare yet terrifying disorder called PMO, and it's commonly known as, or now known because people didn't know about it at first. It's called the demon face syndrome. People with the condition see parts of other people's...
They just made that up. Come on. Come on, y'all.
Faces
really?
Distorted in shape, texture, position, or color. For Shera, that means grotesque, grimace, elongated eyes, and deeply etched scars. Also pointed ears. There are 75 known cases of the disorder. My next guest, well, we talk about it, and he is censored. Here's a weird...
BS. I'll call BS.
Everyone, please keep Baltimore in your prayers. Key Bridge has collapsed after a ship hit it. According to the videos we've been seeing in certain news outlets, it appears that the ship lost control and power prior to hitting the bridge, and cars were detected in the lake, which police are rushing to rescue. This happened at around 1 a.m. while the ship was traveling from Bali to Sri Lanka, and according to the police commissioner of Baltimore, this was not done intentionally at all.
There is absolutely no indication that there's any terrorism, that this was done on purpose. Our criminal intel is working with the FBI and other federal and state agencies to get all the intel that we have, but there's absolutely no indication that it was intended.
Everyone, please keep Baltimore in your prayers.
It's tough.
From John Carpenter. They control what you see.
We have been lulled into a trance.
They decide what you hear.
Wake up! They're all about you, all around you.
You think they're people, just like you.
What do these things want, and why are they here?
You're wrong. Dead wrong. John Carpenter's They Live. Rated R. From John Carpenter.
They Live. Rated R. Two writers in the movie, right, y'all?
This man is really going through it. Not only was he recently diagnosed for having demon face syndrome, but every person that he sees looks like this.
Imagine your vision is totally normal, and then one day you see demonic features everywhere on people only, just like this, what you see behind me. Now, that's a reality for a man named Victor Shera. He has extremely rare yet terrifying disorder called PMO, and it's commonly known as, or now known because people didn't know about it at first. It's called the demon face syndrome.
I don't know about y'all, but this obviously has to do with some spiritual warfare, because the doctor had never even heard about it, and the fact that there's only 75 cases made him have to come up with an explanation and diagnosis to let 59-year-old Victor Shera know exactly what was going on.
Condition, we're told, is called demon face syndrome. Now, it's when an individual sees someone and their face seems distorted, almost satanic, demon-like. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
I haven't, and to your point, when I saw that only 75 cases have been reported, I said, ooh, we really looked high and low to find this one. But
this man is really going...
I call BS, man. They know. They trying to program us to make us believe that we are crazy, right? So when they do expose themselves, yo, you got demon syndrome. What? Get out of here! I see what I see. I'm not hallucinating or none of that. Or demon. See what I'm saying? This is what that's how they're gonna pull that card. They're gonna pull the demon syndrome card on us. Really? Not knowing that I see right through you. Like, this is a real shape-shifting being. So this is what's about to happen, man. I'm thinking they about to expose themselves, and they just trying to get us prepared for what's going down.
They're trying to tell you that demons are walking with us, and this is their way of trying to tell us in secrets. They're trying to make this normal, so when we walk down the street and see one of these faces, we say, hey, It's just another person. No, these are demons. Remember, 2024 is going to unlock everything that was hidden. So all the time that we thought demons wasn't real, we're about to see it. When we thought aliens wasn't real, we're about to see it. It was a time where we needed our third eye to see these demons and spirits. Not no more, because the solar eclipse is all connected to events like this. People don't want to believe we are in the end times. They never did their spiritual work. They never did their shadow work. They just went about their life like, hey, shit is just regular. All these events is connected to the solar eclipse. But people still say the solar eclipse is just another day. They are releasing demons from under the ground. These demons once lived under the planet, but now they're being pushed up to the surface. So we're about to be walking around, eating with them, watching games with them, doing everything with them. Shit, don't be surprised if they start making TikTok videos. The movie They Live came out in 1988. It tried to expose what was really happening behind the scenes. But people say, give me my popcorn, give me my hot dog. I just want to watch the movie. You missed what they was trying to tell you. But now nothing is hidden no more, because everything that was hidden in the dark is coming to the light. The solar eclipse, dark and the light, and these demons are about to be seen with all of us. You can call them demons, jinns, fallen angels, interdimensional beings, whatever name you want to give them. Just remember, they don't like us. The human race is being slowly replaced with artificial intelligence and demons. We are being replaced at a fast pace, but people still don't want to see it yet. If you put your cell phones down and look up, you will see all kinds of strange events happening above our heads. People are seeing 3 full moons. 3 full moons? Things like this is not normal. These are not humans. They are really demons. You have to do your spiritual work, your shadow work. You got to ground. You have to do all this kind of extra work, because the world we are going into in 2024, we're going to need all the protection. For more info, Shadows of the Matrix Part 2.
I think this video explains what they mean by unclean spirits, right? Let's see what a pepperoni looks like under the microscope. A little pigback won't hurt, right? Right. Let's watch this under the microscope. He pinched a little piglet fat. Oh no. What's that? It looks like a worm of some type. Interesting.
Keep seeing videos like this, man.
Now let's see what it looked like under the microscope. Oh, and did it just move?
It's moving, y'all. It's moving, man.
He decided to investigate and cut a little pig fat and put it under the microscope. Y'all let me know in the comments. Is y'all still eating pepperoni after this or not? Like and follow for more wisdom and stay.
Not after seeing that. Come on, man. If you still eating that, then hey, man, do your thing. Do your thing. You must like worms. Because I can't. Nope. After seeing that, it's gonna have to take me a couple days.
Kai was watching one of those police chasing streams. Yeah. And I think it was in Atlanta, in his hometown. And all his fans during the police chase were saying, oh, we found his Instagram. He's on live right now. He follows you. Kai goes to his Instagram and he sees, oh shit, he is following me.
He's alive! Nigga, what? He follows me!
Tell Kai I'm in his bitch. And usually, like, when he does, like, his pranks, he's saying, like, oh, turn left, and the car would turn left, but that's fake. Yeah. Fam.
Okay, make a left now, gang, if you watch it. Make a left, look, clear. Make a left.
He goes on live with the guy that's getting chased. Oh, and he's like, gang, pull over, pull over.
Bro, get off, bro, pull over, bro.
Now put my face on this bitch at all, bro.
Pull over.
Fuck no. The guy's like, fuck that, yeah. He's like, I know my route. This is what he said. I know my route. He's ready to go.
Damn. I ain't doing shit you tell me to do, bro. I know my route, gang. I just had to let you know I'm watching, bro. I'm off this bitch.
But he's like, yo, Kai. He's like, yo, if I go, like, tell everyone go follow my YouTube. And everyone's going like, what is going on right? Kai was watching one of those police chasing streams.
That's crazy. How that even happen like that, y'all?
We are radiant beings. That the sun actually empowers us. The sun should kill us too. The sun is an actual solar weapon. We shouldn't even be able to take that sun, y'all. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of beings. It's a lot of beings, y'all. It's a lot of beings. It's a whole lot of beings on different planets that cannot take the sun at all. The Pleiadians can't take the sun. There are entire different, and the Pleiadian race is an advanced extraterrestrial race that look just like human beings, and they can't take the sun. The reptilians, powerful as fuck, and they can't take the sun. That's why they got to shapeshift into human beings. And then they still spend most of their time living in caves and underground. The reptilian race, they can't take the sun. You see what I'm saying? The insectoids, that's an extraterrestrial race. They're like tall ass praying mantis. The insectoids, it's an actual extraterrestrial race. They can't take the sun either, nigga. The grays, the Zeta grays, which is when you think of alien, you think of a Zeta gray because they always showed us Zeta grays, right? They had us thinking the Zeta grays were only aliens, right? They never went into the different species and all of that, right? Because they didn't want us to know anything about the cosmos, right? The Zeta grays, they one of the most intelligent species throughout the whole multiverse, and they ass can't even take the sun. That's why they got on the gray jumpsuit. When you see the alien, the gray face with the black eyes, that's an actual space suit. They don't look like that. They have regular eyes like us under those lids. Those black lids that open up, they have regular eyes under there. Those are glasses. And their skin, do you think that's their skin? That's a suit. They can come out of that. They look completely different. No different than when they showed you an astronaut in that big goofy ass suit with that big ass fish bowl. He ain't went to no moon, but they got us thinking that. Right? So they got him in this big ass suit, fishbowl helping on. He moving like he really in water, but they got you thinking he floating and shit. Like one small step for man. They underwater like a motherfucker. Like y'all in the whole swimming pool in Hollywood and Cali when they shot that shit. One small step for man, he floating. You think, right? Same thing. Like they can't take our atmosphere. So that's an actual suit that they be having on. But you think that's how they look. That's a suit. It's a space suit. You know what I'm saying? No lie, right? And they can't take the sun, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Don't think this sun is something that everybody can take in this multiverse. I'm just using them as an example. It's many more. It's many more beings that cannot take the sun. We literally channel the frequency of the sun. We give life to the sun. Like, you have to understand the sun is an actual weapon. It's an actual weapon. That's why they can't let it shine 24/7. That's the whole reason that they created clouds. Let's not forget why the clouds were created. The clouds were created to literally block out the sun. No other reason. The clouds wasn't created to just roll by. It wasn't no clouds here originally. Nigga, we never had a cloud in the sky. We never had a cloud in the sky before these beings landed on our planet and invaded us. We ain't have no motherfucking clouds, y'all. We ain't have no clouds. It was two big ass suns in the sky shining 24/7. There was no nighttime, none of that here. You feel me? The whole purpose of clouds is to block out the sun, to stop your cosmic connection, all these divine 93 beings, connection to the sun as much as possible. We are radiant beings.
You always open that knowledge, man. But clouds, them things is something, ain't they? They will block that sun like that. But you know what? That sun always break through, man. Even when you say, sun, show your face. That's gonna break through them clouds.
The Dan Snyder thing that came out. So there was the documentary called Quiet on Set.
Yeah.
And this is where all the kids start exposing Dan and how weird he was on set. And there's videos of Jamie Lynn Spears.
Zoe 101.
Yeah. One scene where she was talking about called the backpack scene.
Yeah.
And she had like a lollipop thing or like a Gushers thing in her hand where the whole scene was like she couldn't open it, right? And so Jamie Lynn Spears was standing in front of the other girl and she bit into it. Gushers squirted on her face. And she said that, but behind the camera, all the people and Dan that were watching it, they're like, oh, that's a great blank shot.
No.
Yes. It's really overly sexualized thing.
It's obviously not for kids, but they do that to make everybody else like look at it that way.
Yeah.
And obviously for their own pleasure.
Exactly. And
this is fucked up.
Yeah. This is where it gets crazy because Amanda Bynes, the whole time when she was a kid, she had a fake Twitter, posted a photo of her license on that fake Twitter and said, this has been me all the time. Can you imagine having an abortion at 13 because your boss impregnated you?
Dan Schneider?
Yeah.
That's
the Dan Schneider thing that came out. So there was the document.
That dude is something right there, man. He is something else.
We're right next to the Key Bridge.
Like, all them people on the bridge just died, dude.
Wow.
Oh my god.
People was on there? That's sad, man. That is sad. Oh, man. That could have happened to anybody, too. Oh, that's sad.
The Key Bridge sinking. The bridge is gone.
Ow.
Holy
How did
hell.
that happen? That is crazy, man. And that can happen to anybody right there. But the blink of an eye, you gone. Just like that. Wow.
Have you all seen this selling human hand?
Excuse me? That's not even funny. That's crazy. Selling a human hand. Oh, man. I think I'm going to have to go in and end up on that note, y'all. Alright, my good people, man. I hope you guys took something from it, got something from this video, today's video. I'm sending peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. As always, we're going to keep these videos coming. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.